Australian interest, but of course underpinning all of the drama in Formula One is the cars. That's what really it's about at its core. At Charles Campbell College, that's been playing out on kind of a miniature scale. The STEM Racing Academy has been getting some pretty remarkable results in a competition that's just been run. Daniel Morotti is STEM and Technologies teacher at Charles Campbell. Daniel, thank you for your time.
No worries, thanks for having me.
Can we start with what you're doing with the students? How would you describe it? Is it kind of like building small-scale replicas of F1 cars?
Yeah, it's exactly what it's like. It's an engineering program at its core, where the students design and manufacture STEM racing cars. So they're about 200 mil long, and they've got to 3D print certain components of it. They've got to use a CNC machine to machine the car body and the wheels. So there's a lot of elements to the competition for the students to be able to design a car that actually races down the track.
Is it something that's kind of been going for a while, or is it a relatively new idea?
It used to be called F1 in schools. It's been running for, I think, about 20 years now. Only recently got rebranded as STEM Racing, but still supported by Formula One. So, yeah, we've been running it here at Charles Campbell College for about 6 years, I believe. But the academy itself has only really started in the last 4 years. So we're really starting to get more students involved now to be able to achieve, obviously, going to the World Finals and trying to be dominant on the global stage.
Yeah, we'll talk a bit more about the competition side of things in a moment. But so they do actually drive, right? They're kind of like high-end remote control cars. Would you put it that way?
No, they're CO2 powered, so the students actually have to nominate a driver, and then in terms of driving, it's a straight track, but the students have a button that they press. So they do reaction time racing, and it goes down the straight track. It's a 20-meter track, and it does it normally in about just over a second. So they reach speeds of about 85 kilometers per hour on the track.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
particularly given the scale of them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So tell us about the competition side of things. You've done really well.
Yeah, so just on the weekends, we went to Melbourne for the STEM Racing National Finals. We brought 3 teams over with us. Fusion were in the professional class with the emphasis. It was actually Fusion that won the National Finals, and that's the first time we've ever won the professional class division. So they now get an invitation to go to Singapore, which will be in October later this year. Then we also had another team, Quantum Racing. They were in the development class, so that's for first-year teams, and they actually came second. They only lost the Nationals by, I think it was 8 points.
Wow, that's remarkable. How much competition is there? Like, how many teams are entering?
This year was probably the biggest one we've had in a while. I reckon there's about 42 teams in total this year, from all the way around Australia. So it was really competitive. There's a lot of good teams. We're really proud of our students here to obviously get on the podium and do as well as they did.
What kind of skills are they learning? It's obviously part of STEM more broadly.
Yeah, so obviously you've got the engineering side of it, but it almost replicates what a Formula One team would do. So you've got your enterprise side of it. So we've got like a branding or graphic designers, members in the team. We've got, like an enterprise manager, sponsorship managers. There's like a pit display engineer that designs like a booth. And then they document all their work into or multiple portfolios to show the judges.
Wow. Okay. Well, Daniel, I might get you to pass us over to one of the students that's taken part in this, who's with you, Isaac Cavallo. Isaac, thank you so much for having a chat to us this afternoon as well.
No problem. Thank you for having me as well.
So tell us about your involvement. What do you do as part of this team?
So my role in the team is an aerodynamic engineer. So it sort of involves the initial beginnings of the car design, looking into aerodynamics and how airflow interacts with the car body, and obviously documenting all this information into the engineering portfolio.
Wow, it's so impressive. Do you kind of start from scratch, or are there kind of templates that you can build from?
There's tutorials online and whatnot. However, it's always best to start from scratch, because there's a regulation booklet which outlines all the rules and regulations you have to follow when designing a car. Because you face penalties and whatnot for breaking them, so you have to take that into consideration when designing. So templates from around the world may not be suitable for your design, so you have to obviously start from scratch and research the regulations, ensuring that your car is compliant.
How many hours do you think you would have put into your part of designing the car?
Car design, probably over 2 months it's taken. It's a very strenuous process, lots of research and prototyping involved.
Yeah. And tell us about the weekend. How did it play out from your point of view?
Going into the competition, we knew we had some very strong competitors after coming from the World Finals last year in Singapore, where there was 4 Australian teams. One of them were the world champions, and we were the second of the 4. So there were one team in Victoria who were close behind, so they would be very strong competitors. That was always a sort of lingering fear of the weekend, but we did manage to beat them in the end, which was very impressive, and we were very proud of that result.
Absolutely, as it should be. Have you thought much about your future, Isaac, where you'd like to end up working? Is Formula One the end game, or what are you thinking?
That's definitely a big part of this competition, researching your future career. Formula One is definitely an aspiring career. It's a very,
super
it's the pinnacle of motorsport.
Yeah.
It's very competitive as well. So there's obviously other motorsports to be involved with as well. But the pathway there is, there's very many ways you can get there, but this competition allows the most thought out and clear pathway to work in Formula One, considering that it's supported by Formula One themselves.
Such a remarkable achievement, Isaac. Thank you for telling us about it this afternoon. I might just get you to pass the phone quickly back to Daniel, the teacher, if that's all right?
Yes.
Thanks, Isaac. Isaac Cavallo, one of the students taking part in this. Daniel Moradi, just a couple of quick ones for you before we let you go. Obviously, learning about engineering is a big part of this, but it sounds like it's so much broader than that. You mentioned the kind of, sponsorship side of things, but I guess underlying a lot of that is teamwork too.
Yeah, for sure. Well, teams have to be able to manage themselves, so you normally have a project manager in the team, and that project manager obviously has to try and get the best out of all the individuals in that team. So it's not always easy, as I'm sure you'd know, but it's something that is crucial for the kids to learn at this age, to be able to work together as a team to be able to achieve a desired goal. And, sometimes obviously it pulls off, and other times it's a bit harder than normal. But these guys have worked really well as a group. They've spent a lot of their own time on weekends and after school to make sure they're getting the best out of each other to get the best result possible. So, really proud of what they've done.
I was just about to say, you must be proud.
Oh, yeah, very proud, yeah.
Absolutely.
We came close a couple of times to winning this competition and didn't quite get there. So the fact that these guys were able to do it, and even to the other teams that, competed, I know they didn't all get on the podium, but just their improvement from where they sort of started to where they are now is just huge. So I'm proud of all the students that have competed and been in the program.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for telling us about it this afternoon, Daniel. Appreciate it.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Daniel Moradi, STEM and Technologies teacher at Charles Campbell College, and a student Isaac Cavallo as well. Thank you to both of them. Pretty amazing that they're 20 centimetres long and go 85 k's an hour and help feed into a potential Formula One career sometime down the line. Pretty good stuff going on, isn't there? We're lucky here in Adelaide. 29 to 5.